probably going to regret this, but I'm not. I'm not going back down. So, are you guys ready?
Yes!
Oh my gosh. Okay. Killer is attracted to light and sound, especially light. The answer for the paper are found in the paper itself, and by listening closely to the audio player in the recorder, answers may be given in order. There is a time limit. Keep your windows closed. Don't die. To interact with objects. Left bumper to play. Left bumper. Oh my gosh. What did I get myself into? I do not like games like this. Okay. Escape. Pause. Okay. Under desk. Oh my gosh. Exit. Interaction. Rewind recording. Play. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die.
Hey detective, sorry to have to bother you so late, but it's a bit urgent. I faxed over some murder cases that need further investigations. As you can see, there are several details that need to be filled out. I've sent you some tapes that you can play in a recorder for each case explaining what happened on the night of the homicides. I need it done by the next morning. Once you figure out the rest of the details, just go ahead and fax the papers back to me and you're all good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Man, I'm about to cheat the system. Got you. Victim's name. Oh, yeah, I'm not playing this game. Bro, I'm already scared out my freaking mind.
On December 29th, 2020, Hua Yifeng was working late on
Oh my gosh, I don't like this game.
paperwork in his bedroom. He worked as a doctor. For when Mr. Yu was last seen to when the incident was reported, it is estimated that he died around 11 o'clock p.m. The window in the room was shattered.
11 o'clock p.m. Oh my gosh, I don't like this game.
Investigators found a knife 2 feet away from the body. There was also a pair of glasses not too far away from the victim. I believe it belonged to Mr. Yu. His computer was left on by the time the police arrived.
I don't like this game. I don't like this game.
On December 29th, 2020, Hua Yifeng was working late on paperwork in his bedroom. He worked as a doctor. For when Mr. Yu was last seen to when the incident was reported, it is estimated that he died at around 11 o'clock p.m.
Okay. All right. So we got that. Oh wait. We got that, right? Okay.
The window in the room was shattered. Investigators found a knife.
Oh my gosh.
Two feet away from the body. There was also a pair of glasses not too far away from the victim. I believe it belonged to Mr. Yu. His computer was left on by the time the police arrived. On December 29th, (2020), Hua Yifeng was working late on paperwork in his bedroom. He worked as a doctor.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just need his name and the place of death, and I'm good.
For when Mr. Yu was last seen to when the incident was reported, it is estimated that he died around 11 o'clock p.m. The window in the room was shattered. Investigators found a knife 2 feet away from the body. There was all
My God, he's in here.
also a pair of glasses not too far away from the victim. I believe it belonged to Mr. Yu. His computer was left on by the time the police arrived. On December 29th, 2020, Hua Yifeng was working late on paperwork in his bedroom. He worked as
Right.
a doctor. For when Mr. Yu was last seen to when the incident was reported, it is estimated that he died around 11 o'clock p.m. The window in the room was shattered. Investigators found a knife 2 feet away from the body. There was also a pair of glasses not too far away from the victim. I believe it belonged to Mr. Yu. His computer was left on.
Wait. It's right there.
By the time the police arrived. On December 29th, 2000.
I gotta do another one? Are you serious? Why do I gotta do another one?
Ike R. Johnson was a painter. The young 28-year-old man was found.
Oh no! He is game, yo. Eee! Go away.
Dead on the 30th of December 2020. He died in his office in his own living room. The entry into Mr. R's house seems to be from the opened window next to his work desk. On the desk was an iPad that was still on by the time the police arrived.
Oh no.
He suffered major stab wounds around his ribs. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 o'clock.
Sorry, I got something in my mouth.
a.m. Ike R. Johnson was a painter. The young 28-year-old man was found dead on the 30th of December 2020. He died in his office in his own living room. The entry into Mr. R's house seems to be from the opened window next to his work desk. On the desk was an iPad that was still on by the time the police arrived. He suffered major stab wounds.
Bro, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go away.
Jared Nex was found dead in his own home after working overtime hours as a manager. Nex's
Oh my gosh, he's coming back more frequently. He's a manager.
wife and kids were out of town when he died on December 31st.
I ain't gonna lie, I really like this game. Go away.
2020. Long cuts were found across his neck where it is inferred that he bled to death. Upon closer inspection, inspection of his blood, the time of death is approximated to be around 1 o'clock a.m. Bloody hand stains can also be seen on the inner side of the window.
You stupid! Okay, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Oh my gosh. I'm done. I did 3. I'm good. I'm done. Oh my gosh. I can't play games like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, turn on notifications, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Who knows? Deuces! Oh man.